According to official science, the Americas were populated by the first Clovis about 13,000 years ago. However, new evidence could take back the human presence in the New World until at least 50,000 years earlier. If you're interested in history and archaeology, subscribe to our channel and like this video. Don't miss our next content on fascinating discoveries. Dating comes not from a mystery documentary, but from scientific findings at the Topper site in South Carolina, United States. This place, first excavated in the early 1980s, contains lithic remains buried in sediments that could exceed 50,000 years. If those figures were confirmed, it would mean that our ancestors crossed the continent long before conventional science holds. This would have implications for understanding the first human settlements in America. The objects recovered on the Topper site are carved stone fragments, associated with organic remains dated to carbon-14 in very old strata. If these dating are correct, they could indicate human activity at a time not contemplated by the dominant theory. However, the controversy is not limited to the figures. Many archaeologists question whether these fragments are tools made by humans or simple geofacts. This dispute becomes a major debate on the chronology of human presence in the Americas. This tension between data and paradigms recalls other controversial cases, such as the Chiquihuite site in Mexico, where dates of up to 33,000 years have been proposed, or Hueyatlaco, whose methodological debate polarized the scientific community for decades. Accepting a human presence in the Americas 50,000 years ago would displace decades of archaeological consensus and force us to rethink the migratory routes and adaptive capacity of our ancestors. How did they survive a hostile climate? Some experts suggest that human occupations prior to 14,500 years could have been ephemeral, leaving a faint archaeological trail. This raises questions about the duration and impact of these populations on history. The Topper site has made South Carolina one of the hottest points in the debate about American prehistory. The artifacts found are simple, but their antiquity redefines our understanding of the colonization of the planet. The scientific controversy does not hide a fact. Our ideas about the arrival of man in the Americas are under review. Findings such as those of the Topper site reflect our cognitive and cultural limitations. The early arrival of man in the Americas could be older and more complex than we have believed. If these artifacts are consolidated as genuine, the history of our species on the continent would have to be rewritten from its foundations.